Blessings, everyone. Blessings, everyone. Man shall not live by bread alone, by every word comes from the mouth of God. Today started Lent. As a Seventh-day Adventist, I really do not practice that part of religion. Today is the day when people go out and they get that cross in their foreheads from a priest, and it begins a time when people acknowledge their sins. They do a lot of fasting. They do not eat meat. They eat mostly fish. There's a lot that goes on depending on the religion that you are affiliated with. But as I always say, guys, regardless of what religion or what group of people we affiliate ourselves with, we're still serving one God. And this is a time when Mark, the 40-day period when he was brought up in the wilderness to be tempted. We hear the story, we know of the story. And we know that practicing people of the Catholic faith, this is a time when they start looking at their sins and they stop. They don't eat anything that is sweet. They change a whole lot during this time. Let us remember that we need to practice daily, little by little, bit by bit. Don't wait for these times to roll around to start saying, oh, I need to change this and I need to change that. And as soon as the 40 days end, when we get into Easter, then all of a sudden, here comes the Easter baskets. Here comes the big shoppings and the commercialized things. And we start again at scratch and we do all these things. Then we wait again for Ash Wednesday to roll around the next year. And we start saying, okay, I need to repent. And I need to not eat this. And I need to abstain from that. And I need to do the good things now. But then when the time passes, we fall right back. Let us practice what we preach. Let us live simple, humble lives, so that when it comes to these times, it's a natural thing. A lot of people are going to be fasting now, right? Why now? Why not make fasting a part of our daily or weekly lives? Maybe twice per week, once per, however we decide to do it, instead of just waiting for this time. So Ash Wednesday, guys, starts off Lent. Lent rolls right into Easter. So as we go forth and we remember what Christ went through for our sins, for the things that we did or forbearance did, that's why he was hung on that cross. Let it not be a single specific time, but let us let this reminder be always with us. So tonight I'm just reaching out to remind us that as the season rolls in, and for those of you who are Christians or who are Catholics, or who people who practice this time to be a holy time for you, I want to wish you well. And as we step out, let us mean what we do. Let us mean what we say. Let it become a part of us, and let it not dissipate or it doesn't vanish away after the 40 days end. Let us practice the good things. Let us practice the well wishes. Let us practice humility. Let us practice kindness. Let us practice goodness. Let us practice things that Christ left for us to practice. So if you're new to the channel, please remember subscribe to the channel, support me on the journey. For those of you who have always been here for me and with me, I want to say thank you. Continue to like the videos, share a video or two, 3 or more. There are many videos there. As you watch them, I read the comments. I know they mean much to us. And please share them so somebody else can feel blessed. So tonight I want to just leave love with us and talk about forgiveness, because I know that Christ, when he went through the agony that he went through, and in the end he says Calvary's cross he will never forget. And so today something came to me, and as I thought about it, so many times we talk about forgiveness and we talk so quickly about forgiving, and we have people who go to church, because not everyone goes to church means that they have a good spirit or a kind spirit or an uplifting spirit. A lot of people, they only go in because it's a norm and they feel that if they attend, then they're doing their duties. But let us remember that attending also means that we have to take on that sacrifice of living the way that Christ wants us to live. Remember that, as it is said, there will be surprises in heaven. There's a lot of us who go to church and we profess, we demean others, and we say the things that are not nice, and we do things that are not so healthy. But we like to point fingers and tell people they're not religious and they're this and that, without realizing that so many fingers pointing back at ourselves. So let's just live people, let us give thanks, let us pray one for another. And when we talk about forgiveness, don't just say the word because it is a word and we know it. Let us understand that forgiveness doesn't mean that I should let the things that you have done. Forgiveness says that yes, God is going to do okay, but it doesn't mean you got to settle. It doesn't mean that a lot of times talk about hurt somebody, but I forgive you. And then they hug and they love you. Be hurt again by them. And they forgive again, but people are who they are. People do not just change who they are. And so you don't sit in situations where people consistently hurt you and you keep using the word forgiveness, but you still stay in the circle with that person. They're going to consistently irritate your spirit. They're not going to change. It's who they are. And so when we talk about forgiveness means it's okay. I'm not going to hold this against you, but let's go. Continue on your journey. Because I don't want you to do that thing to me again. But when you did it, it hurt. And nobody wants to, nobody should sit in a situation where they're tense, they're nervous, because they don't know when that hurt is going to come again. So as Christ says, he says, he forgives. He can forgive. Doesn't mean we're going to sit around waiting for them to forgive. same word with us again and again and again. A lot of us are married and they're in situations that is not so good. We have to evaluate the situation and see, is it worth the pain? Is it worth the struggle? Is it worth the disrespect? Is it worth the fight? Is it worth all of that? I forgive. But in forgiving, the hurt lingers. Doesn't matter. Doesn't get somewhere within us. So as we think about Lent and Easter coming up, as we think about Christ's situation as he went, was handed over, he beaten, for them to spit on him, for them to put him down and throat, for them to nail him upon that cross, that they put. Remember that as we go forward, learn through kindness and move on. Pray for others and move on. Don't forget those who are in need and move on. Say words of kindness and love and move on. Support where you can, how you can, and why you can, and move on. There's always somebody out there who needs a kind word, who needs a warm shirt, who needs a hot cup of tea, a warm plate of food. There's always somebody out there who's not feeling well. There's always somebody out there because they cannot survive on their own. There's always somebody out there, just out there, just out there. So, as we head to this season of Lent, let us never forget that Christ went before us, and He left us to shine our lights before men, so they may see our good works and glorify our Father who is in heaven. Go forth in love, people. Go forth in humility. Go forth with a genuine heart to do the things that God wants us to do. Let us, as we fast, as we pray, remember the Lord taught us how to pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom, thy will be done, earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into